Hey everybody, Mario Menduni here. In this video, let's talk about UGC, user-generated content, and other types of creative testing. Okay, and I'm going to give you a couple examples of successful students and members of our group here, which a lot of you that are in the Shine On community will recognize. So, a couple of key points here. Personally, I don't recommend that you do a lot of UGC or creative testing unless it's a proven product, right? And by proven product, it doesn't have to be that it's a profitable product. It could be that it's just, like doing 500 or $1,000 a day and you're basically doing break even, and you need one or two things to push this thing into the profit zone. Oftentimes it'll be a variation of the product, like a copywriting change or a graphic change to the product itself. But simultaneously, or in lieu of that, you can use content and at the ad creative level to push this into the profit zone. Okay, so there's three main variables you want to test. Obviously, if you're doing picture ads, you want to test different pictures. You want to test different videos. Videos tend to work well in Shine On, in particular, with the SKUs that aren't necessarily the message cards, although we have gotten some message cards creatives to work, and I'll actually give an example of that in the cut up version of Coffee with Michael that I'm going to put in the course here right after this short video. And then also the Facebook primary text, right? What you've got above your picture or video creative in Facebook. Okay, so let me give you a few quick examples of that, and then you can watch the next video, which will go more into depth on creative testing. Okay, so in this example with Tiffany here, our Valentine's Day ended up being best creative was a short video that I actually went and made myself at the Shine On office, and I'll talk about that in the next video. For the Mother's Day run, it was a standard image, but the Facebook primary text ended up being a key factor in the success and profitability of this one. So we definitely, even if you don't have time, or even if it's a message card and you can't seem to get your own user-generated content to outperform standard images, you can also do a lot of split testing in the primary text and find a version that gets you better conversions and a better ROAS, right? And then for the Father's Day run, it was 1,000%. Could not have been done, and we went from nothing to 30 grand a day very quickly when Tiffany did a lot of creative testing and found a video that just skyrocketed this thing, and we'll talk about that in the following video. Another example, yesterday, my boy Eduardo hit $1 million in sales in his first year with Shine On, and here's what he has to say right from his mouth here, that we all know what to focus on, what matters. Deep down, we all know it, and that's to test, right? And that doesn't mean, just test everything, right? Just, the fact that you test 100 different quotes is not enough, because maybe all the quotes are just the same thing, right? So you have to test with some creativity and with some with a lot of logic, right? So for Eduardo to do this $1 million, a big key to that success is that he's putting in a lot of testing on concepts that have worked for him in the past or are almost working now, and then he'll just test more variables than just about anybody I've ever seen. From a UGC level to a change in the creative and then to the copywriting at every possible angle to improve and get longer runs out of his winners. And like you said, deep down we all know it, but our minds want to go somewhere else. They want to look for anything else that feels like work, that isn't what actually moves the needle. And what actually moves the needle is to focus on what matters, in his words, and test, and do more than all of your competition, and you're going to get outstanding results. Okay, so enjoy the next video.